Hello everyone, welcome to the latest episode of Soul's Unboxing. If you'd like to know what amazing toys I'll be unboxing next, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I grew up in the era when mechs and robots saw their most glorious days. Even to this date, we see a lot of reissue and revival of the old robots with new life and technologies. One of my beloved robot series, besides my obvious choice for the Mobile Suit Gundam, was and still is Super Dimension Fortress Macross, or simply Macross. With their wonderful robot designs, complicated yet sometimes cheesy love lines, and the whimsical and unforgettable soundtracks, it has won the hearts of at least 2 generations if not more after. But due to the decades-long legal battle between the Tokyo-based Big West and the Los Angeles-based Harmony Gold, we could hardly see any Macross toys, video games, or peripherals leaving even Japan, or they'll have to market it under Robotech's name. Thankfully, this has all been changed since 2021, when the two companies finally settled and agreed to produce and market Macross and their peripherals globally. And this is the gigantic toy that we'll be unboxing this week. They will also later reach North America. DX Chogokin YF-29 Durandal Valkyrie Maximilian Jenius used full set pack. This YF-29 Durandal Valkyrie is the one being piloted by Maximilian Jenius in Macross Delta movie Absolute Life. Those who've been following the Macross saga should know right away who Maximilian Jenius is. The genius ace pilot in Macross who appears in almost all of the Macross series. Even he and his wife Melia give birth to the kids that star in different Macross series too. How come it suddenly sounds like the Skywalker family drama? Anyways, back to our main focus. For as much as I love Macross, I actually don't own too many of their toys or models. One important reason is their toys are generally expensive. As you can see, their boxes are huge. So when you have Metal Bill, GFFMC, and then Chogokin to collect, you run out of space in no time. As you can see from the packaging, it features Max's favorite blue color theme. That's also my favorite color too, by the way. And just like Bandai Namco's Metal Bill and GFFMC series, it will show you some of the textbook poses on the back. We all know that Macross robots, or more properly called Valkyries, have 3 modes to transform into, and I'll show each one of them to you in a while. So, enough of the storytelling. Time to take it out of the box. Okay, let's see. First of all, we have the main Valkyrie body, but it's in this fighter mode. Let me just try to open it. I don't need this. I do need this in a while. Okay. Oops. Okay. So Bandai Namco always provides the best protection to the robots, especially with the very delicate antenna, so packing the Valkyrie in fighter mode can hide the delicate parts better. So this is the fighter, just put here. And then we have the signature gun pod. See better. And then we have a knife. The pilot figure, quite small. Some optional hand parts for posing, and the super parts. And of course, the dedicated display stand as well. Armament-wise, it doesn't have many of the guns and armaments as those in Gundams, but Macross is always about barrage after barrage. So as long as you can carry missiles and have tons of dogfights, our blood will be boiling already. Since this is the full set pack, you can display the fighter mode in its regular form, or with the super parts attached to it. So let me try to attach them. Oh, there's an extra antenna here. Here you go. Even as a jet fighter, the Valkyrie feels big and heavy. So we'll try the GERWALK mode, which is like a half jet fighter, half robot mode afterwards. And by the way, the full name for GERWALK is Ground Effective Reinforcement of Wing Armament with Locomotive Knee Joint, for those who don't know about that. So in GERWALK mode, because of its lower center of gravity, it can stand pretty stable on flat surfaces. And finally, the Battroid mode. So no matter which mode you're transferring into, you can choose to attach the super parts to it, like this one, to give it a super heavy equipment look. And don't forget to make good use of the display stand too, so you can display your YF-29 Valkyrie nicely without risking it from falling. So that's it for this episode of Cells Unboxing. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. I still have some other Valkyries I can unbox with all of you, plus some that will be coming in the future, so stay tuned. Happy building your Valkyrie squad, everyone.